I've known Jason Furman, the deficit hawk, and Jason Furman, the deficit dove. Where are you now?
Um, Now I'm a bit confused. I'd like to think that I changed based on the data. It's possible that there's some extraneous irrational influences there as well. I mean, here's the tricky thing. To a much greater degree than has ever been the case, the trajectory of the deficit right now really depends on what happens to interest rates. Exactly this question we were just having. Now, the difference between spending and taxes, that always matters for the deficit, non-interest spending and taxes, government programs and taxes, that definitely matters. But when your debt is 100% of GDP, which it is right now, if you multiply that by an interest rate of 2, or if you multiply that by an interest rate of 5, those are huge differences between those two. And so growth rates matter too, by the way. It all matters. It all matters. So it depends a lot on interest rates. If you think interest rates are going to come back to the twos, our deficit's probably going to be pretty manageable. CBO thinks short-term interest rates are going to fall back to 3.1. If that's the case, we need to make some adjustments, but they're more like the adjustments we made maybe in 1993 or 1990. One piece of legislation and we could be done. On the other hand, if interest rates stay roughly where they are now or only fall a little bit, and by the way, that's what market forecasts seem to say, then we're in a place where we need an unprecedented fiscal adjustment to get our debt on a sustainable course. Now, when you're confused and uncertain about something, it's probably best not to make your plans based on the best case scenario, but to do a little bit of hoping for the best, but still planning for the worst. So overall, I would say the correct response to some of the confusion and uncertainty about our fiscal outlook is that we want to err on the side of doing more, or barring that, at least not doing any harm and violating the Hippocratic Oath.